Hey guys, what's going on? And the light is kind of crazy, so I apologize if it's kind of funky video or whatever. The light's kind of shining in my face. Um, but I have something that I've been talking about doing, and I have the Champions of the Galaxy game. If you haven't seen that, I don't know if I've uploaded that video yet. If not, it's been recorded. I just got to put it up. But on this channel, there's gonna be, like I said, a lot of stuff and just embodies the craziness of Brad Tragic and what I love to do. So this is another game, and I used to do this a long time ago. And what happened is I put a bunch of wrestlers on this sheet of paper right here. There's a lot. Look at all these wrestlers. And I sat there and I got like halfway down the page and I was going to stop. But then as I was hunting for more wrestlers to put on there, I'm just like, holy crap. I found some more that I want to put on there. So a lot of great wrestlers on here, a lot of popular wrestlers. There's WWE, there's a little bit of Ring of Honor, a little bit of New Japan, a pretty decent amount of GFW or Impact Wrestling, whatever you want to call it. I think they're going to end up calling themselves Global Force Wrestling, but I got some of that. There's some NXT people. There's probably NXT people I missed, I know. But I did get quite a bit. There's a lot of decent tag teams, but this is focusing on creating and starting to build this roster that I'm going to work with on a basis. And really, it's almost a whole sheet of paper. And probably by the time I'm done, it's going to be a complete piece of paper and the back. So a lot of pro wrestlers to work with and interesting kind of booking scenarios that I can do, but all of it determined by the dice. Who wins, who loses. So in this world, I'm going to call it 2DW, second dimension wrestling. And the reason why is because in this dimension, anything can happen because of this dice. This one little ordinary dice. So let's do a 16-man world heavyweight tournament to determine who will be the very first 2DW World Heavyweight Champion. So we're going to roll it, and I'm going to tell you which ones we land on. And you can't really see it. I don't have camera footage. I'm not that fancy. So I'm going to roll it, and I'm going to let you know when I get selected. And what I do is, with this kind of weird game, if it lands on a 6, the wrestler is selected, and the wrestler will win. That's just a basic thing. If you want to play the game, that's how you do it. If you want to play this, it's really simple to do. I did this when I was a kid, and this is something I do when I'm bored. So I might start doing it again. I probably need to get a notebook, but I'll probably get it when I complete the tournaments and stuff like that. But I'll do separate videos for each tournament. I may do the women's tournament. I may do just like a women's battle royal or something like that, and then do the intercontinental or whatever the middleweight championship I'm going to call it. I'm still debating on what name. If you want to give me a name, I'll leave it down below and I'll name that. But I'm thinking about like 2DW, like I don't know, Honor Champion or something like that. Dude's doing something like that. Anyway, but this is the 2DW World Champ. I'm going to go for it. And if there's a 2DW wrestling thing out there and you hate me, whatever. This is fantasy. Anyway, let's go ahead and start this. And Seth Rollins is our first participant. Now there is 8 things, so now I'm going to roll and see where Seth Rollins is going to be on the card. And once I complete a match, I will let you know. Okay, Seth Rollins is in the 3rd match in the tournament. Okay. There's a lot of people here, so you're going to be surprised. Some of the names that pop up. Yeah. Okay, well, not getting many people yet. Okay, keep going. I went through a lot of the big names already. Oh my God, okay. Sanil Singh is going to get an opportunity in the tournament, so let's see where he is going to go. And he is one of the, I don't know which one, to be honest. He is one of the people that accompanies Jinder Mahal to the ring, so he gets an opportunity for the 2DW World Heavyweight Championship. So, okay, let's go again. All right. Ooh, Big E gets an opportunity. See where he's going to go into the tournament. And the crazy thing about this is, as I was putting, because I do the whole 6 thing for where they go in this thing, so this is all randomized as well on the paper. And I have a separate one for the women. So the women are included in this. They have a whole other paper that I'm doing for them. Tag teams are mixed in. So like literally you could get like one of the members of the Authors of Pain could be in this tournament. You could have, Jimmy or Jay Uso could be in the tournament. Um, it's crazy. New Day is separate. Like I said, Big E just made it. Sunil Singh of the Singh brothers, he's in it. If I pronounce something, I apologize for that too. And Roman Reigns gets an opportunity. Only in both worlds does Roman Reigns dominate. Just saying. Ooh, hoo, 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 hoo. Oh boy. Okay. Well, the first match signed for the first round of the 2DW tournament is Roman Reigns versus Big E. So, interesting match, to say the least, in the first round. Jason Jordan gets an opportunity. Jason Jordan could be in a bad spot. He's in the match after Roman's match, but I mean that's to say if Big E don't walk out the winner, you never know. You never know. This ain't gonna get too far. I may fill this sucker up before I even get halfway down the thing. And the thing about it is, what I was gonna say before this is that halfway down the card is where like Brock Lesnar and Samoa Joe's at. They may not even get an opportunity. I mean, it might not happen. They may just have to wait their spot to get a shot at the title. I don't know. It's gonna be interesting. Luke Harper gets an opportunity. Let's see where he's gonna go. It's the luck of the draw. Some people are just getting the luck of the draw. Luke Harper doesn't want to be put in a spot in the tournament. What's he doing? What's wrong with the tournament? Oh my God, really? I'm just going to keep rolling forever. My arm's getting tired. Come on. Come on. Who are you going to face? Oh my God, okay. Luke Harper versus Sunil Singh. Well, maybe that means he'll win. Maybe Luke Harper will get past him. Apollo Crews somehow just walked his way into the tournament. Okay. We'll see where he's going to go. Well, just like Apollo Crews fashion, he will open up the tournament in the very first match. Interesting. Very interesting. We may do the tournament today. We'll see. We'll see how much time I got. Only about 8 minutes. Where am I at? Apollo Crews. There we go. Okay. Okay. Well, we're getting kind of... Okay. Some interesting. I'm hoping I'm not going to accidentally click this button over here by the computer. Oh, that'd be hilarious. I was going to click on it. I was clicking on Victor of the Ascension. Did I put him on her? Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. Okay. That would have been hilarious. Getting interesting names. The Brian Kendrick gets an opportunity. Wow. That's a reach. That's all I'm saying. That is a reach, to say the least. Okay, well, it's kind of Brian Kendrick. Randy Orton. He just said, hey, put me in there. He literally jumped out at me, grabbed my dice. Whoa, hold on here. That didn't go. Okay. Redo that roll right there. Well, Randy Orton doesn't want to be placed either. Like Luke Harper, he didn't want to get placed. Interesting. Oh my God, Randy Orton, come on! What's wrong with you? Okay, so Randy Orton versus the Brian Kendrick. First match so far. All WWE guys. You haven't seen anybody else show up yet, so that's kind of interesting. I think here soon you're gonna see. Oh, that was that. I rolled on Connor's name. I thought I was gonna get 6. That would have been hilarious. Alberto El Patron, the first non-WWE guy, former WWE guy though, gets put on here. Where's he gonna be placed? Oh, he faces Jason Jordan. Alberto El Patron. Interesting name they chose for him. Okay, here we go. Oh, that was horrible. Oh, please don't. We were getting some weird names. I really don't want some of these people to get in the tournament. Ooh. No? Okay. And through some of the 205 names here. Ooh, that would have been interesting. Okay, where I'm at. Sometimes I have to like reposition myself to figure out where I'm at. Ooh, not him either. Ooh, Roderick Strong gets an opportunity from NXT. Where is he at? There he is. Roderick Strong getting an opportunity against Seth Rollins. Okay. Where are we at here? Okay. Zack Ryder gets an opportunity. Whoop-de-doo. Okay. This is the way these tournaments usually happen for me. I believe the last time I did this, like a long time ago, I think I could have swore it was like, I'm trying to think of a tag team back in the day, because I did this like, I think about 5 years ago, just out of boredom, and I could have swore like Zack Ryder won the world championship or something like that. Somebody like that won the world championship. Okay, Zack is in a match all by himself so far, so don't know. Why is that my goatee? It feels like I'm looking like, if you have a goatee, you know what I'm talking about. Like you can see the goatee like popping up at you. Anyway. Oh, here we go. Oh, past Samoa Joe. Bobby Fish gets an opportunity. Yeah, that's interesting. Bobby Fish gets an opportunity in the tournament. There's only like 4 spots left, so it's almost done. We'll probably go ahead and run the tournament and see who the new world champion is going to be. Yeah, it's pretty simple to do this game. It's not like something super hard. So when I do cards, they'll probably like 1 or 2 cards, and I'll just roll it around the show, and I'll tell you what happened. So it's kind of interesting. 2DW is something that's just like kind of dumb. I came up with. So anyway, Bobby Fish at the bottom. So let's go here. Ooh, that was interesting. Seriously, Lince Dorado gets an opportunity in the 2DW championship. Seriously, against Bobby Fish. So maybe if we did this by, I don't know, if we did this by realness, Roman Reigns would definitely win. Yeah, probably. Yeah, it'd be Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins in the finals. If this was going by actual, where's Lince Dorado? I've seen him. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? He's in the middle, right? Yeah, there he is. Jack Gallagher. This is how the tournament's going to start. This isn't like okay. I don't know what to say. I just don't know what to say. Okay, yeah, okay. Okay. Got one last spot. One last spot. Who's going to take the last spot in the tournament? Is it going to be Tony Nese is next? Is it going to be Tony Nese? It ain't Tony Nese. Not Kenny Omega. Oh, no. Okay. Oh, what? No way! What? Oh, and no one's going to know who this is. You may know who it is. Brandon Tate gets the last entry into the World Championship Tournament. And so I'm going through all the names to put in the thing, and this is one of the very first ones. Dalton Castle and his boys. So Brandon Tate and Brent Tate is the boys. Brandon Tate, one of the boys, is in the World Championship Tournament for 2DW. Only in the second dimension. Only in the second dimension is this going to happen. Alright, so there is, set in stone, the 2DW Championship Tournament. The illustrious tournament you've just found out about. There are so many other wrestlers you haven't heard from. I mean, we're talking about Okada, Nakamura, Brock Lesnar. They were not selected. They were not lottery selected. That's how the tournament was held. 2DW is very stringent on lottery. They like surprises. They like everything, I am the commissioner. I'm laying down the law, and I like lottery stuff. I like I almost said some other word, unpredictability, and this is definitely unpredictable. So let's go ahead and start the World Championship Tournament. The first match on the card is Brandon Tate versus Apollo Crews. Who is going to win? Okay, Apollo Crews gets the victory. He moves on. And I could do like the whole number system I had to doing it, but I'm not going to do it. Bobby Fish versus Lince Dorado. So what I do is I roll back and forth until somebody gets a 6. If they get a 6, I roll again after that to get a chance for the other person to get another 6 and tie. Then it basically breaks it. And then once it hits again, so in Brandon Tate and Apollo Crews' case, I rolled, Tate got like a 2, Crews got a 6 automatically. And I rolled again for Brandon Tate, he got like a 1. So Apollo Crews advances, there was no tie, there was no breakup or anything like that. That's how the game works. That's how I do this game. Basically, 6s everywhere. 6 is the magic number for me. And you can pick any number you want. Like if you like the number 3, do a 3. It'd be probably more interesting. Whatever. Anyway, Bobby Fish, Lince Dorado. Ooh, Bobby Fish and Lince both got a 6. So it continues. This might be a grueling match. It seems to be a grueling match. Lince Dorado gets his win over Bobby Fish. I would think that would be an upset. Maybe not right now, because if Bobby Fish debuted, got a couple matches under his belt, won them, and then Lince Dorado went over Bobby Fish on Raw, I would think that wouldn't be an upset, to be honest. People would probably mark out for Lince winning the match. Roderick Strong versus Seth Rollins. Underdog versus the Architect. Let's see what happens. Seth Rollins is the winner. He advances to the second round. Luke Harper versus Sunil Singh, whatever, however you want to pronounce his name. Sunil Singh advances to the next round. I'm going to assume his brother was with him and like interfered in the match, causing him to, get the win. How would he beat Luke Harper? I don't know. Randy Orton versus the Brian Kendrick. We'll see what happens in 2DW. Oh! RKO out of nowhere after a close call with Brian Kendrick winning with sliced bread. It was a sliced bread, and as Kendrick got up, Orton kind of like stumbled around and then probably hit him with the RKO. I'm assuming. Okay. Zack Ryder versus Jack Gallagher. Awesome match. It's going to be an awesome match. I'm sure that would be. Not a big, huge fan of Zack Ryder, though. But, Jack Gallagher. Advances. I can see that happening. I can see him going over Zack Ryder. Be an interesting match. Big E versus Roman Reigns, the heavy hitter of the night. Oh, the big ending. Roman Reigns goes down. And remember, I'm not like going, and no, I'm rolling as normal. Things happen in this tournament. Alberto El Patron versus Jason Jordan in the last match of the first round tournament. And Jason Jordan has an upset and takes out El Patron. Holy crap. There's some upsets in the first round. Now we're looking at what's going to happen now. Apollo Crews in the second round versus Lince Dorado, who will come out victorious. Lince Dorado rolls up Apollo Crews for the victory. I almost wrote Apollo Crews down. Lince Dorado in the semifinals of the 2DW World Heavyweight Tournament. Will Lince Dorado, his dream come true in the 2DW? Seth Rollins versus Sunil Singh. I'm assuming his brother is at ringside. And Seth Rollins with the, what is it? Knee to face move? There we go. I don't know. I heard it's called, what's it called? I don't know. Finish off the face? Finisher? I don't know. Seth Rollins advances. Randy Orton versus Jack Gallagher. Oh! Jack Gallagher gets the win. What? Jack Gallagher advances to the semifinals. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a cruiserweight final on our hands for the most part. Big E is the last heavy hitter in the World Tournament. Everybody else is 205 potential. Big E versus Jason Jordan. Oh! Jason Jordan just eliminated Big E in the last match of the thing. Very underwhelming 2DW tournament on our hands. And just think of the names that are waiting for the world champ. Think of the names. Naito, Kenny Omega, John Cena, Braun Strowman. They're waiting in the wings ready to destroy any guy that steps in the way of them becoming the world champion in 2DW. Lince Dorado versus Seth Rollins in the semifinals. Lince Dorado, the biggest upset king of the evening, of the night in the World Tournament, defeats Seth Rollins. Lince Dorado, I think he's my favorite. He's probably going to win. He's probably going to win. I mean, look, he beat Bobby Fish, Apollo Crews, and Seth Rollins all on the same night. And now he's going to face either Jack Gallagher or Jason Jordan. Just saying. Looks awesome. Jack Gallagher faces Jason Jordan, second semifinal bout. The winner will take on Lince Dorado in the finals to crown the very first ever 2DW World Heavyweight Champion. Jack Gallagher is the winner. It didn't last long. First roll is just like 6. What the hell? Jack Gallagher versus Lince Dorado for the first 2DW World Heavyweight Championship. Who will win? Let's find out. Ooh, doing some heavy rolling here. Oh, Lince Dorado is our very first 2DW World Heavyweight Champion. So there we go. The first tournament is underway. There you go. Interesting, to say the least. So let me name off some of these guys. They're in this roster right here. I got Kevin Owens, Seth Rollins, Aleister Black, John Cena, the boys with Dalton Kessel are in this. Big Cass, Rusev, the Briscoe brothers are in this as well. Braun Strowman, Bray Wyatt, the Hardy Boys, the Usos, Michael Elgin, The Miz, Andrew Everett, Mojo Rawley, Hype Bros, basically. Eli Drake, New Day, the Singh brothers, Kurt Hawkins, Matt Sydal, Kira Tozawa, Low-Key, Roman Reigns, Breezango, Rich Swann, American Alpha is in there as well. The Miz Taraj, Bo Dallas, and Curtis Axel's also in it. TJ Perkins, Will Ospreay, Luke Harper, Trevor Lee, Apollo Crews, Mike Kanellis, Naito, Dean Ambrose, Alex Shelley, Finn Balor, Sanjay Dutt, Eric Rowan, Chris Sabin, Connor and Victor, The Ascension, Eddie Edwards, Heath Slater, Dolph Ziggler, Aiden English, Rhino, Braxton Sutter, The Brian Kendrick, Randy Orton, Ty Dillinger, Tyler Breeze, Goldust. I know I already mentioned Breezango, whatever. Goldust, Bobby Lashley, Kalisto, Connor, Neville. I already mentioned Ascension as well, but I said Connor again. I'll just stop doing that. Roberto El Patron, Chris Adonis, Jay Lethal, Cedric Alexander, James Ellsworth, R-Truth, Ricochet, which I spelled totally wrong, Shinsuke Nakamura, Arya Davari, Mustafa Ali, Drew Gulak, Congo Kong, Davey Richards, Jinder Mahal, KM, Noam Dar, Bobby Roode, Brock Lesnar, Roderick Strong, Dalton Castle, Suicide, AJ Styles, Elias Sampson, Sheamus, Sami Zayn, Titus O'Neil, Hanson, Cesaro, Zack Ryder, Moose, James Storm, Raymond Rowe, American Nightmare Cody, Samoa Joe, Bobby Fish, Okada, Mahabali Shera, that's a mouthful, Barrett Corbin, Lindsay Dorado, your world champ, Jack Gallagher, Tony Nese, Kenny Omega, EC3, Drew McIntyre, Eric Young, Enzo Amore, Brandon Tate, Carl Anderson, Alexander Wolf, Luke Gallows, Killian Dane, Cassius Ono, No Way Jose, Trent Seven, Pete Dunne, Akam, Tommaso Ciampa, Hideo Itami, Velveteen Dream, Wolfgang, Marty Skrull, Jordan Devlin, Bad Luck Fale, Orny Lorcan, Bully Ray, Razor, Tyler Bates, Mark Briscoe, Johnny Gargano, Adam Page, The Hangman, Matt Jackson, Nick Jackson. Whew. The list of names. Did you hear all those? If I missed somebody that you want added to this, that's an active roster guy. Pretty much still signed that I missed. Put them in the comments down below. I am probably going to add some New Japan people, but I just want to get their names spelled right. You know how that goes. I just put Okada and Naito, though, because I know that there's no other Naito, I don't think, or Okadas that have the last name of that. So I put those. I put Omega, I put Bad Luck Fale. I probably want to put the Gorillas of Destiny, but I don't know their names, so I got to look that up. But this is interesting. I like doing this. It's fun for me to sit here and randle about and talk about booking this stuff, which is not real. I would probably do a fake one because I used to do fake ones all the time and everything. But I think it's interesting. It's something I'm going to do. Like I said, the women's tag team is still to come, and also a middleweight championship. Pretty much. So if you guys enjoy it, we yawning. I don't know why. I'm really not that tired, to be honest. Just yawning. I think I just have a yawning bug or something. But my dice and me had fun, and hope you did. Lindsay Dorado is our very first 2DW champion. I hope you continue to follow 2DW, if I can learn how to say it, as we have a little fun journey with this game that I've got going on. Also, don't forget, if you haven't seen, or when it does become available when I upload it, Champions of the Galaxy. That's going to be amazing. It's going to be an awesome little thing to watch. Anyways, later, keep on rocking and keep on watching wrestling.